What's going on, everybody? Back at the gym with your boys. Man, I've been getting some requests. Like, people, apparently a lot of people don't know how to squat. And to be real, that's really not an easy thing to just jump into. But lucky for you, we're gonna show you not only how to squat, but we're gonna show you at least 5 variations on each squat. What we're going over: back squat, front squat, goblet squat, a pistol squat, and just a basic bodyweight squat. You ready to make some gains, boy? Get it?
Like we said, we're going to go over some back squats first. Really, you want to make sure you have good mobility. Obviously, T already has good mobility. We got these platforms, so this is a really good way to do your squats. Set it up so you can get up under it, not too low, not too high. We got a little bit lower right now, so I can get up under it. We got our safety set. Obviously, we're not doing a whole bunch of weight right now, but this is just a great rack to do it in. You're gonna set your hands nice and even. You're gonna get under the bar. You're gonna get it comfortably on your traps. A lot of first timers kind of tense up. You wanna try to relax your traps a little bit. Everybody's foot placement is gonna be different. So you see T,
a little bit outside the shoulder.
He's barely outside his shoulders, and for a bigger guy, that's actually a pretty tight squat. Sometimes if I'm doing low bar, which is moving the bar a little bit lower on your back so your center of gravity is closer to your natural center of gravity.
That's more of a powerlifting stance as well.
More of a powerlifting stance, a lot more tension on the wrist, and I may go a little bit wider with that. But it's really gonna be all on how your femur turns into your hip bone. Some people like their feet really wide and that feels better for them. Some people are tighter. And then also what muscle groups you're trying to focus on. Obviously the squat's gonna hit your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, your core, everything like that. But you can position your feet and turn your toes in to focus on one area more than the other.
Man,
So
another quick thing, a lot of people make the first mistake of putting too much weight on the bar, and this is the common squat at the gym.
quarter squats. Unless you're doing quarter squats on purpose,
Stop it. Get some help.
You're working more ego than ass cheek. Facts.
facts. Big facts.
Let's show them how we go down. A lot of people, they stop at parallel, but I know Chad and myself, we go what you call ass to grass. So we'll go all the way down. And this is a spot, if you're not comfortable getting out of this spot, I practice without weight, just practice. And you'll get a lot more gains from getting this low, I promise.
Absolutely. I'd rather see somebody doing this form, getting that full range of motion, anything that we do with this weight, keeping their feet planted. As you saw, he kept his feet planted, pushing through his heels. Like T said, if you can't do that, then you probably need to go down in weight, and you're moving too quickly. Another thing that you can do, we'll set that up. We're gonna set up some bench squats real quick.
All right, so we got the bench set up. Chad's gonna show y'all how to do some bench squats. This is really popular with power lifters. This really gets you explosive from the bottom. And
build your confidence.
yeah, it helps beginners too. It just makes you feel good about your squat. You know you're getting good depth. Look at that, easy.
At least parallel, right? So
Yep.
if we're going for a PR, we're in a powerlifting competition, you gotta go at least parallel. If you practice deeper than that, it's gonna be easier, right?
Smooth.
Keeping your core tight, you wanna get too loose down at the bottom.
And another important thing, you see his feet, they stay planted. He's not moving his feet at all once he sits. That's important as well.
You can take more time at the bottom, or you can just do it tap. A lot of times when I'm doing this with clients that have never done a barbell squat, this just builds their confidence, and they're not fishing. They're not going, is that low enough? Is that low enough? They know if they hit the bench, that's low enough, then you go up. All right, next we're gonna go over front squats. Front squats are really good to do. I feel it more in my quads. Like a back squat, you're gonna feel more in your back, your core of your back. With the bar being on the front side, obviously you're gonna feel it in your abs a little bit more. For some people, they have a lot of issues with getting under the bar, right? So we're gonna show you a couple different techniques of how to do that. So the most original way is going like this and stepping into it. Now this is probably the most difficult and causes the most pain if you're not used to it. Obviously doing it a lot, you're gonna get more used to it. try to drive your elbows through. I always already feel tension in my left elbow. So what I'll do is I kind of just cycle through all 3 different ones that we're going to show you today.
Good depth. That looks good.
Now, I'm going to let T show the one that he does, which I think is the most comfortable.
For guys like me, I'm not very flexible when it comes to my upper region. Maybe because I have huge arms. Just kidding. But no, I'm really not that flexible. So when I do my front squats, I have to adopt this technique. And I know a lot of guys do this as well. What you want to do is you want to get under the bar and make sure it feels comfortable, resting on your shoulders. Make sure there's not much pain on your neck. I kind of hold my head back a little bit. And it should feel good to you, even for a beginner that's never done a front squat.
If I'm doing heavy weight, this is definitely the technique I use.
Straight up, get set. I like to keep my elbows not pointed up like this because it puts pressure on my neck. I keep my hands here, elbow kind of straight, and I keep this form all the way down.
Yeah, we don't want to choke ourselves.
And this feels really good.
Kind of get a little nook in there. The third variation is going to be one that an older guy showed me one day. I was actually teaching a client how to do front squats, and he said he does this technique. I kind of liked it when he wraps his thumbs around it, and then he just keeps his hands pretty close to his head, like this. Now, I do feel this one more on my throat, on my esophagus, but it's pretty comfortable. You got your thumb hooked around, so you feel like you got a little bit of grip on the bar. And it's pretty comfortable. My elbows don't hurt, my wrists don't hurt.
What you want to show them next, chat? Some pistol squats?
Let's do the pistol squats.
All right, we're going to go get set up for the next one. We'll see y'all in a second.
All right, guys, now we're on to the pistol squat. Pistol squat is a one-legged squat, and they're pretty tough. Definitely if you're a bigger guy like T is, he can do one, but a little bit of assistance is going to help build that confidence and get you warmed up to do the one-legged one. So these are TRX straps. You can find them at your gym most of the time. So like I said, it's a one-legged squat. So we're going to go to one leg. We're going to let our upper body help us. I kind of like to get in that position, get my knee warmed up for it. Then you can help yourself up. So a lot of it is core stability too, because you're only on one leg. Eventually, you should try to do it without it.
Oh, hey, show them the box way to do it, the other variation.
Box way. So if you don't have the mobility to lift your leg, right, and kick it out like I was doing, an easy way to start, you could get on an elevated surface like this. You just start doing with one leg. Or doing leg press with one leg, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, you do it like that. You start lifting your leg up. You need a lot of mobility for it in the hips.
Not gonna lie, folks. I'm 280. I can do them. It's not pretty, so this is actually one that I'm looking forward to practicing myself. Appreciate that, bro. I'm pretty sure all y'all know how to do a bodyweight squat. That's the most basic form of a squat you can do. You can do it at home. You can do it at work. You can do it in the bathroom. I don't know why you would, but you can. I guess let's just show them.
I had a person, every time she goes to the bathroom, she does 15 squats.
Is that on or off the commode?
Off.
Okay.
Yeah. So, just like we did with the back squat, same feet position, the hands on the person. So you
Easy
definitely
peasy.
should be getting full depth with the bodyweight squats to warm up for those
A
other
good
squats.
thing I like to do in the morning, man. I do about 20 of these squats, bodyweight squats. I always start my day with push-ups and sit-ups, man. It doesn't matter what I got to do at the gym that day. It's just that's what I like to do. What's your morning routine for getting your
My
day?
morning routine, so most of the time I'm training early in the morning, so training people.
I got
Getting
you.
excited to do that. I do a little bit of stretching before I actually even get out.
Oh,
of bed.
yeah. Stretching. Don't
like
forget
you
to
said,
stretch.
Bodyweight squats, you're gonna burn some calories. You're gonna get your body flowing. You're gonna get that blood flowing. It's just really a warm up. Like T said, it doesn't matter what he's doing at the gym. Some push-ups, some sit-ups, and some bodyweight squats just get your day started, get that blood flowing, and you're probably gonna have a better day if you do that early in the morning.
All right. Last thing we're gonna show y'all is the goblet squat.
Goblet squat.
So we're gonna get set up for that one, and we'll see you again. All right. So the next thing I'm gonna show y'all is how to do a goblet squat. This one is pretty basic too. If you don't like doing back squats with the barbell, this is one that'll get you a real good burn. When I do these, you normally get a sumo stance. I'm pretty sure that's the correct form, correct?
Seat.
And I do mine with a kettlebell. I've seen people hold dumbbell, even hold plates like this. But me and Chat like to use kettlebell. I'm only using a 40, but I promise you this is for a good repetition and you will get a burn. So you just hold a kettlebell, comfortable, just all the way down. Back up. I like to squeeze my ass cheeks as tight as possible to the point of cramp on my way up. Just
Make them count.
yes. Feels really good. There is another way. You see how my kettlebell's hitting? There's another way that I've actually seen Chat do his. I'll let Chat explain.
All right, so one thing that can help you, like T was saying, your kettlebells, they can get bigger and bigger as you go up in weight. You want to make sure you're getting really good depth, especially with these, to make them really count. So for example, we got some heavier dumbbells and some lighter ones, kettlebells. So you got a 55-pound one right here, and this one's 35 pounds. So just going up, 20 pounds, that's about an inch difference. So that starts adding up. You start getting up to 60, 70-pound kettlebells. You start losing more and more range of motion. So all you got to do is grab you some plates, some 45-pound plates or thicker ones, and stand on top of those. Those are going to give you about 2 inches. And you can get really deep.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Usually with those, you'll feel outer sweep in your quad a little bit more and inner thigh.
This was a good day, man.
Pretty good.
I hope some of these videos I post, man, is at least helping one person out at the gym. I got a lot of requests to do this video, so I know the people that wanted this, they'll get some gains out of it, and I hope y'all can too. And again, thanks for watching the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate you, man, for doing this with me, bro.
Don't skip leg day.
And don't skip leg day.
Don't let me find you.
Yeah, what he said.